Exceeding ISO and IEC specifications, Siemens TERA outlets are the industry's highest performing network cabling connectors available today. Outlets terminate fully shielded Category 7 and Class F cables and accept 1, 2, and 4 pair plugs, allowing simultaneous support of multiple applications over a single cable. First, slide the boot onto the cable jacket. Score and remove approximately 44 millimeters or 1.75 inches of cable jacket using Siemens TERA cable preparation tool shown here or equivalent. For SFTP cable construction, invert the braid back over the cable jacket. Likewise, for FFTP cable construction, invert the outer foil in the same way to expose the individual foil-wrapped pairs. To maintain pair-to-pair shielding, the individual foils must be trimmed to approximately 13 millimeters or 0.5 inches from the edge of the cable jacket. Siemens cable preparation tool with the stepped cutting die makes this step very easy. Rest the edge of the cable jacket flush with the step of the cutting die and rotate once around to score the foils. To ensure the blade does not cut into the conductor insulation, the tension of the TERA tool can be reduced by releasing the hinge point at the rear of the tool, shown here. Only one rotation of the blade is recommended here. Remove the foils by bending back and forth in all directions to break the foil at the score marks and pull straight off. Next, using your fingers, untwist and straighten each individual pair in preparation for a subsequent step. The braid also needs to be straightened and wrapped around the jacket. The braid will need to cover approximately 10 millimeters or 0.4 inches of the jacket end to make good contact with the ground tabs inside the shield covers. For FTP cable construction, invert the outer foil such that the conductive side is exposed and wrap around the jacket end in the same way. If a drain wire is present, this can either be cut off or wrapped around the cable along with the foil. Next, arrange the colored pairs in the same order as shown on the rear of the outlet. The red template die also shows the color orientation. For the outlet termination, follow the colored row with the outlet symbol shown here for the green and blue pairs, and on the opposite side of the die shown here for the brown and orange pairs. Most cable construction will typically require you to cross over two of the pairs for proper orientation. The pairs being crossed will change from one end of the cable to the other, but should never require more than two pairs to be crossed. In this case, the green and brown pairs are being crossed. The crossover should be done as close to the cable jacket as possible for proper fit to the outlet. Once the pairs are arranged properly, you can also trim some or all of the conductors to varying lengths. This will make lacing into the template die much easier. The template die is used to form the solid strand conductors into the exact shape required to fit the outlet. Insert all four pairs and slide the die down to the jacket as far as it will go. Wiggle the die into place to help form the pairs into the proper shape. This will also help maintain their fixed shape when the die is removed. Using any style flush cutters, trim the excess conductors flush with the template die. Carefully pull off the die and, without disturbing the form of the conductors, insert straight into the corresponding termination caps of the outlet. To terminate the conductors, use any parallel jaw pliers or similar tool, such as shown here. Squeeze the pliers as evenly as possible to depress the termination caps until they are flush with the metal housing. Inspect all 4 caps for proper termination. Also ensure the foil has not unwrapped from any of the pairs. If measured properly, the foil should be just about even with the termination caps. Finally, ensure the braid is tight against the cable jacket. The covers for the top and bottom of the outlet are identical, so they can be installed either way. Simply hook the front end on the outlet housing and snap together. Finally, slide the boot back up the jacket and snap into place. The TERA outlet can be terminated onto the cable before or after the faceplate installation, since it can be snapped into the faceplate from the front or from the rear, as shown here. For removal, a small screwdriver slot is provided at the top of the outlet.